Right, and it does get to the whole sort of user-generated and social media web, which is how much should we be wanting there to be filters, editors, people who certify things?
Yeah.
How do you draw that line?
I mean, I think I would think about it as governance. Governance, and in the sense like personality, right? I mean, Kickstarter is a platform for funding creative projects. That's our identity. That's was the original idea. That's how me and my co-founders came together. That's how we built our team on this. This is our mission. And so I think that even if people want us to be other things, I think we have our own mission, and we're staying that course. I think governance is key for every user-generated website. It must be there. I mean, sites like Wikipedia have found a way to have this kind of body of core members that act as the governance. Most other sites have their internal teams, but it's potentially becoming the most important layer of the web as technology. It's not like new chips anymore. It's not about the speed. Now it's about the identity, the personality of the company. Of course, what you do, but then also how you govern and how you regulate your community and ecosystem.
But you've thought through governance better than almost anybody other than, say, Wikipedia, where there's more governance discussions going on Wikipedia than in Washington, alas. The rest of the web seems to be foundering at what are the rules of the road, what are the governance, how do we decide, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, whatever. How do you see that evolving? Are you helping set the pace?
A lot of different challenges. I think that a lot of the services have enough uniqueness that where the governance changes. So to take, for example, where we just talked about, curating or filtering before versus after. I think that if it's just a tweet or if it's just an image or a video, if it comes down after an hour, a week, it's less. It's not that big of a thing. But if we let a Kickstarter project go up and somebody raises money and then we have to take that down, that's a bigger thing. So we've actually had to face more unique things because money is being transferred to deal with that kind of stuff. Web-wide, I think that's really interesting. I think a lot of, you see it all over the place, right, with what Facebook had to deal with recently with, where's the line for them and user-generated content. I think people are now saying we spend so much of our lives using these services. We have tremendous affinity for these services. We want them to be well-governed, just like we want our communities to be well-governed.